everybody, Mike McNellis here, and for this swig with food, I'm making a little creme de la creme of hors d'oeuvres, bacon wrapped shrimp. Check them out. These are easy to make and the first thing to get in guests' hands when they walk in the door. That is, after a glass of champagne, of course. Champagne is the ultimate welcoming beverage for a number of reasons. First of all, it's delicious and something usually everyone can get on board with, at least to start. Secondly, it's the perfect aperitif. The carbonation and lively nature of the wine will wake up your taste buds, make them more sensitive, and actually make food taste a little better. And finally, it's not just about how it tastes, but how it makes you feel. When champagne enters your mouth and mixes with the 98.6 degree temperature, the intense concentration of bubbles rise to the roof of your mouth, carrying alcohol into receptors that take champagne straight to your brain. Instant satisfaction for your guests and assurance that the rest of the night will go off without a hitch. And one of my favorites that everyone seems to love is the Moet and Chandon Imperial Brut. These bacon wrapped shrimp are a fairly decadent bite, so I want something lean and crisp like the Moet, which will clean up everybody's palate after every single bite and make them want to try all the other stuff that I made. I love how the tart lemon flavor of this wine works with the shrimp, and then the toasty green apple flavor it has that matches up perfectly with the applewood smoked bacon I'm using. Such a nice pairing. And the beautiful thing about champagne is its versatility. I can't think of one hors d'oeuvre that it doesn't work perfectly with. Charcuterie board, perfect. Chips and dip, perfect. And what about all those things that people love to wrap in puff pastry? Champagne goes through 2 fermentations, and after the second, these amazing brioche, croissant, and pastry dough flavors are created. And before you pour some bubbly for the guests, make sure you're using the right glassware. The flute is classic and great for any sparkling wine because the lack of surface area keeps the bubbles strong and persistent. But you can't swirl it, and spilling can become a problem, especially towards the end of the night. White wine glasses are great because they are tapered enough to keep the bubbles coming, but wide enough for aromas to develop. So you can actually stick your nose in the glass and enjoy them, unlike the flute. Flutes are great for things like Prosecco, but if I have a wine like this, I'm gonna go for either a white wine glass or a hybrid, kind of like this one. Whatever you do, just stay away from the coupe, unless you're having some roaring 20s theme party or something. The bubbles fade immediately, and you get no pleasure from putting your nose in this handheld bird bath. Don't forget to pop a bottle of bubbly when you're entertaining. Cheers.